Phat Inc. magazine, welcome to my crib.
It's about to go down with my boy, down, aka Kilo, right?
I'm down like Kilo.
First of all, I want to tell you, man, it's good to see you back on your feet, man, after what happened in the accident, dude.
Basically, after my accident, I was in a coma for 5 days, pronounced dead. And I got out of the hospital on a Friday, and my crazy ass had a show. It happened in New Mexico, and I had a show on Sunday. I still had part of my tour. I continued. My tour finished it, and I mean, like if nothing happened, you know, no scratches on me. That's like super crazy, you know. And thank God, and you know, everybody that prayed for me. You know, there was a lot of prayers from all over the place, you know, coming my way, and you know, that saved me. So I don't stop, man, and never left ever since. I shot movies in between there. I shot a movie called American Lowrider. That's me, Lefty. That's Crazy Low. The name says it all.
What's up, Lefty?
Thought you was supposed to be locked up.
Want to see if you had enough balls to go against me in a hot ball.
Soft fool. And it's finally out. On a red box, sold out everywhere.
And I know in your community in Oxnard where everything started, and a lot, you know, you feel like a lot of your youth, you know, the youth is looking up to you. A lot of your music that you put out could change their lives. How do you feel about that?
I'm proud of what I did because, I mean, to let everybody know that we could cross over and we could sell lots of records. You know, I sold 2 million records. Thank God, and all my fans again that supported that record, and it wasn't on no gangbanging stuff. It wasn't on. It was just a fun record, and you know, I got blessed. So I feel blessed, but not better than anybody because I stay in the streets. I stay with my people. I don't use bodyguards. You still see me, and people. I think that, you know, I just keep it humble. I feel that, you know, I represent Oxnard and I put it on the map alongside with all my professional boxers out there, Bam Bam Rios, Fernando Vargas, Robert Garcia. You know, I just took it in the rap game. You know, I left the stamp for life now. Like hip hop has a full-blooded essay or Mexican that put it down, you know what I mean? And not just in Oxnard, not just in LA, but it took off like everywhere, East Coast, West Coast. I mean, I toured it, homeboy. I put it down, and it's crazy. Right off the stage, every stage I performed on, I literally jump off the stage to the front and go have some drinks with all my fans, you know. I don't sit back and try to sign autographs and all that. You know, I'm a homeboy and I like
interact right with them, man.
Yeah, I like it, homeboy, and I think that a lot of rappers, you know, I'm just speaking rappers, like, they just think they're the shit, and it's not. It's like, dude, like, come on, homeboy, you're gonna drive back to your mama's house in a little bit and take off your fake gold chain or whatever you're wearing, you know. It's like, I don't know, homeboy. It's just, you know, I advise everybody to stay just humble, and you probably sell more records and stop the hating on the other rapper and all that shit, bro.
So, man, going back in 2007, Lean Like a Cholo, man. Was this something about that song when you were writing it, like you already knew that's gonna be a hit even before it got produced by Fingers?
The Shoulder Lean was out, right? Shoulder Lean.
Yeah, I remember that song. It was a hit.
And this little faggot named E-Dub that jacked me after that. He gave me the concept when we were writing. You know, I was like writing with him, and he tells me, "Hey, just fucking around." It was like, do a what do they call them? A mixtape, right? Do a mixtape with that song. Do a parody of that song and call it Cholo Lean. And do that. Lean like a cholo. I'm like, you know, whatever. I started laughing and just shined them off. So then the next day I go to the studio and Fingers, I never rehearse, never even think of an idea till I'm actually in front of Fingers. Fingers like, what do you want to do today? I said, let's do the shoulder lean, but call it Lean Like a Cholo. And he's like, that's whack. I think that's pretty stupid. So I'm like, well, you come up with something, asshole. And I'm gonna go upstairs and I didn't call him that, but you know, in my head I'm like, you come up with something. So I go upstairs and smoke me a joint, and then he's like, damn. I said, what? He's like, come down here. And he plays the record. I already had the hook. Elbows up, side to side. I'm like, he's like, you got a fucking hit, bro. I know you do. I said, all right, whatever. I thought it was whack. It was like elbows up, side to side, elbows up, side. All right, cool. Let's keep working. So then he's like, oh, let's write it. And next thing you know, an hour later, I had Lean Like a Cholo.
Side to side, elbows up, side to side, elbows up. Side to side, elbows up, side to side. Like a cholo.
It turned out to be a hit.
Like a instant hit. Like it took like 1 week for me to literally be famous. Like literally be. I was like a week later when it became like started in Texas first of all, in El Paso, and. A week later, I showed up to this teen event, and over there they do them in rodeos in Texas. So it's a big old rodeo, and the whole thing wrapped around with kids that like literally waiting in line. The whole building, bro, big old building. And I'm like, serio, like that? Is that all like Lean Like a Cholo? Like, fuck yeah, bro, that's what you did. I'm like, oh shit. And I rocked it for the first time. I didn't have to come out and tell everybody, clap your hands, make some noise, do that. Like every word I said, I'm like, oh shit, that easy, huh? So I mean, like I loved it, homeboy. It was.
So having like having different genres of people just doing that dance, man. I know that made you like, man, I can't believe I just put out a hit record that even the dance is catching on across the whole country and a different world. So how do you feel about that? Just the dance.
I mean, the dance is like, I just put a name to it. I didn't make it up. I mean, you go back, everybody that knows what an essay or a cholo is, or just Mexican, period, and we're going to dance to some hip-hop, or whatever the fuck we dance to. We do the same thing, you know what I mean? Because we don't do too much, you know, we're don't know why. We don't start doing the Running Man and doing all these other things. We don't. I mean, like, we just keep it like that. And everybody knows us. So when I busted out with it, they're like, I know that. Oh, my dad does that. Oh, my brother does that. Oh, I do that too. You know, shit. Boy, like, it was already born. And I just put a name to it.
You know what I mean? Baby, let me show you how I lean like a cholo. Lay back, bounce in the club. When we do a dance, we do it like what? Like a cholo. All the homies, they know what I mean.